Four State Comic-Con's the first of many in-person things I'm doing over the next year to 2 years now, apparently. Going to one convention is now leading me to plot out an entire year plus of in-person appearances. Hello everyone, my name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer, author of sci-fi, fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references such as the Myrna Annals, Vitae Elangica, and Regolith's Relics. If you want to follow more of my stories before they go ahead and hit Kickstarter in July 2024, Amazon and beyond for retailer placement in the fall this year, go check out reamstories.com/Myrna Private Collection. Additionally, I'm also offering a free course later this month on May 18th. Go ahead and check out the video for Aces for Authors that is coming out soon. And I'll be offering another big course for you. Some people have asked if So You Want to Be an Author Tuber is going to be doing another run instead of making everyone wait a year. I do not yet know. We shall see. But I had another class in mind that we may be kicking up here in July alongside the Kickstarter. Until then, let's go ahead and talk about my Comic-Con journey. Ugh. I've learned so much in such a little bit of amount of time. Literally within the last week, I've learned more about running my business as far as like in-person wise goes than I have in 6 months. I've been working on the virtual end. Part of it is the reason why. I also now know that I need to get what I called, or what I personally call, some of you who have taken So You Want to Be an Author Tuber will get this reference, my troubleshooting G. Kind of like having your best friend who's, your homie G, your home dog, your home G. I'm a 90s kid, get over it. You need to have a troubleshooting G, a standard procedure of operations, a little guidebook to troubleshoot stuff, even if it's just a quick reference of links. So for me, my troubleshooting G, my guide for Comic-Con and in-person is now information. So what exactly am I doing? Right now, all I have so far, if I can get the list out. There we go. This is a draft. I have not been accepted to all of these. These are just ones that either I would like to attend as a vendor, a guest, or even just to be in the audience. Some of them are really, really, really close to me. How did I find this list? Some of them are just places I've been to before. Like, for example, I've been to the Maryland Ren Fair. I've been to the PA Ren Fair before. At the same time, Baltimore Comic-Con literally takes place at the Baltimore Convention Center. I know it does. Want to know why I know it does? I used to live in the neighborhood where it takes place. Inner Harbor, Maryland. Literally walking distance from my old house on Lombard Street. Anyway, the other ones, like, I know about Balticon, because a lot of fellow authors are doing that one. I know about Imaginarium because a lot of fellow authors are doing that one. Right Women's Book Fest, I found out about through Instagram. I am a hard confirm for this in July 2025. There's going to be an Author Tubers panel weekend kind of thing going on as part of this con, and a bunch of us who live in like the Maryland area are getting together to be at that one. I am so looking forward to. Now, H.L. Brooks, who is my contact for Right Women's Book Fest, told me about some other local things, including, of course, Gaithersburg Book Festival, and something I'm really, 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 really excited. I'm also adding Charm City Romanticon on next April, which is, of course, a romantic authors convention meetup in the Ellicott City, Maryland area. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. It would be right before. It was the same weekend as 4 State this year. Luckily, next year, Charm City is first, Four State is second, so I'll be able to do that one. Four State Comic-Con, I live in the town it takes place in, so I got advertisement for that, okay, like locally just by driving around and having the radio playing. At Four State Comic-Con, they had partnership with Harrisburg Pop and Comic-Con up the road in Harrisburg, PA, about an hour or so. So they're like sister conventions or brother conventions, whatever. And so, of course, if you get invited to do Four State, you get notified to do Harrisburg. Now, other cons that I knew about that existed, Sci-Fi Valley Con. I am married to someone from Altoona, PA. Of course I know what Sci-Fi Valley Con is, so that's on my radar, not for this year, because I'm going to be doing things related to Nebula, either virtually or in person this year. More about that probably by the end of May. Let's see what else. When I was at Four State, I found out about Three Rivers Comic-Con, Anthrocon, RisuCon, Epic Nerd Camp, and a couple of the others like Capclave, Fright Reads, and Carlisle Comic-Con. So, and Ocean City Con, of course. So, this is my target or my list of what month are they in guide. You notice how I don't have dates on here. This is going to be a future me if you're interested in doing this in 2026. Because, yeah, places like, Charm City, Romanticon, and Four State are already starting to fill up vendors, guests, Artist Alley, and more. And that's one thing I wanted to really point out. A couple of fellow authors contacted me through DMs over the weekend, and they were like, I didn't even know I could be in the Artist Alley over at Comic-Con. You are an artist. Yes, you are. Don't look at me in that tone of face. Don't snort at me. Don't roll your eyes. You paint with words. You do. It literally goes back to that old phrase we have in the English language of, I can give you the picture or the 1,000 words. So you belong in Artist Alley. You belong in Artist Alley. You belong in Artist Alley. There's a ton of lower and smaller circuit Comic-Cons out there. Go check them out. I did not know that there were so many of them in the Maryland Four State, hence the name of Four State Comic-Con area. Okay? Until I poked around and found out. I'm looking at a year plus in advance now for in-person signings because of one weekend. Now, I am going to be doing another vlog on this, possibly a workshop. I might make this into another workshop after we do Aces for Authors. That would be a fun workshop. Preparing yourself to do Comic-Con. And similar. Like, this is something I probably will collab with others on. Rachel! Sam! Heather! Sako! People I know who have done this. This would be a fun collab, I think, to get together. And maybe all of us work together on a how to prepare yourself to do Comic-Cons and whatnot, Ren fairs and whatnot, romance book fairs and whatnot 101. That might be a fun thing to do together collectively as a weekend. So if you're interested in collaborating with me on that this summer, to do a series of videos and playlist style, kind of like how I did #anime taught me, that might be fun to do. So, blow up the comments. Give me some feedback. You all have been around this channel long enough to be able to fairly answer this question. Of what you see, what do you want to see more of? Workshop-wise, content-wise. What are you excited for us to learn together on this journey? Because again, I keep saying this isn't just my channel. I believe it belongs to everybody who shows up on the routine, whatever your routine equals for you, in your pace, in your time, in your stride. Thank you all for being here with me. Things have been rough lately. I'm not going to lie. As my friend Jamie over at mytarot.org, he said last week on his channel that some of us carry around a lot of steel. I'm finding I'm removing daggers I put in my own heart. Thank you for being patient with me while I heal that. Take care of yourself. Our voices have always been worth it.
Thank you to our lovelies on Ream Stories over at Emerald's Library and the Myrna Private Collection. Whether you're a human ally, sunwalker, bard, songweaver, merry misfit, or more, thank you for subscribing to our ranks. We thank you for all you do to support us. Want to join our endeavors? Head over to reamstories.com/Myrna Private Collection. That's reamstories.com/MERNA Private Collection, all one word, where you can access all of my books and more long before they are available at retailers and vendors. Hope to hang out with you there soon.